Hey guys, today I want to review a travel pillow, which really doesn't look like a pillow, but it certainly serves the purpose. I saw it on Amazon, never seen it before. So it comes in the bag like this, and I kind of already folded it in correctly, so don't mind me. But basically you take it out, and you can inflate it. It's pretty large, but I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So inside there's this valve that it has like a little button. If you press it, it actually releases air. So it's a nice feature. So let's inflate it, see what happens. Makes the sound because of this button, I guess. So if you don't want to make too much noise during the flight or something like that, just hold this button while inflating like that. And you can see the button prevents the air from escaping. Okay? Okay, now it's nicely inflated. You see, you don't need that much air, so you're not going to pass out from that. And you can insert this thing nicely. So basically it's a face pillow, and the reason I'm sitting on a chair is just to kind of demonstrate how I used it on the plane, because I spent about 12 hours on one flight just this time, and I changed flights a couple of times. So I tested it really well because I really needed some sleep. Anyway, so let's take a look. So basically what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to hug it like this and put your face just like this. And basically you lean forward, and as you can see, you kind of, depending on how tall you are, you lean forward depending on that degree. One thing I don't like about this pillow is that when you start falling asleep while in this position, like that, eventually you start falling asleep and you might fall sideways. So it's best if you have like a window seat to lean on the window or before you actually fall asleep like that. Okay, I also used it folding like that. That also worked really well for me. And it doesn't really need too much space between the next seat in front of you and you. And also, if you are a shorter person, you can actually fold your leg like this, and it gives you extra height. Another thing I didn't like about it is folding it back and putting it back in the bag. You'll see that because of multiple compartments here, it's hard to release all the air. And you just keep pushing on the ends, trying to release all the air, and eventually you might get, I would say 95% of air out. But again, this little air that's left is gonna annoy you really. So I was using this technique, kind of, not a technique, not that I'm inventing anything anyway, but basically kind of folding it and squeezing it like that, as if you're folding your clothes, and just pushing on the button, trying to get as much air as possible out. So you can see there's still some air left. Overall, I kind of like it. It's certainly a nice change, because if you are on a long flight and you're always sitting backward, your neck starts to hurt, your back starts to hurt. So to change position, you're basically just leaning forward, and you take off some of the pressure of your spine by pushing some of the pressure forward like that. So it just helped me reduce the regular stress on the spine that you would get on these long 12-hour, 10-hour flights. Guys, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to submit it in the comment section right below.